para rower. I'll be representing Kenya on PR1 women in rowing.
How has it been for you in Compiègne? You've been here for 1 week training. Is there any difference from when you came from Kenya?
Yes, there is a difference between the trainings from my trainings in Kenya and the ones in Compiègne. So the difference is the boat and the techniques. But here in Compiègne, we are mostly concentrating on the techniques.
Tell us about your training this morning. What have you been doing?
So this morning, I've been trying to rectify. There's a problem in my rowing. Like I'm rowing, I'm taking short strokes. So by the coaches, they want me to take long ones. So I don't limit myself. Like I've got long arms, so I'm supposed to be using them at the maximum. So today's morning, it was all about the long strokes.
And daily, how many kilometers have you been doing in a session? Just give us the day's program here.
So a day is just 4K and an ergometer in the afternoon. So if it is not an ergometer, maybe a full day of gym work. That means like 15 minutes and then maximum rest to the next day.
How has been the weather for you here? Is it conducive for you? And what do you expect from you at these Paralympics?
The weather has been very conducive. It's very favorable, actually. And you can expect my maximum best. It will be a different Asiya from the one in Tokyo.
So what do you mean by a different Asiya from the one in Tokyo and the one going to Paris?
Paris. So the difference is the one in Tokyo was a beginner. I was just a beginner. I had what? I had like a 1 year and 5 months training. But this time I'm a veteran. I can say I'm a veteran or what? I've got like 5 years. I've got now 5 years. So it's definitely different. I was not sleeping. I was busy learning and training.
Yeah. Just tell us on your training in Europe, and then you're also back in, you trained in Europe, that is Portugal, then back to Kenya, and then we are here. Just tell us on that experience.
So there's a big difference between trainings done in Europe and trainings done in Africa, let's say in Kenya. So in Kenya, the sport is very new, like really new, to an extent that it is new and very expensive. So in Kenya, still we've got so many problems, from the training personnel to equipment, to conducive environment for the trainings. But in Europe, they're a bit advanced. Everything is just there. There are even some machines inside the waters to measure distance, speed, all that kind of stuff. So nyumbani, it's a bit tricky because let's say I went back home in May and I was doing absolutely nothing. From May until early August. Now that I'm in Compiègne, I'm doing something. So there is a big difference. There is a big difference.